All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to try and get this a little bit better so you can see on this line right here, how to mask up onto that line and not get any overspray onto this and not have an edge on the upper surface. Because I'm just going to spot this one area and I'm going to make it so that you can't see any finish. I'm going to blend it and you're not going to see anything other than just that primer spot's going to be gone. And I've got a couple coats of primer to put on that, so I'll probably have to do a couple different videos here, but this one's basically going to be just on the masking real quick. So what you do is you take your regular tape. Now I'm using blue tape because it's just what I got laying around. I could use any tape for this. You can use whatever you want, and then you just take your tape. Hopefully you can see that in there. And you fold it like this so that one side is folded over, okay, and then this is sticky, okay, so you just do it like this here. So what I do is I make a long stretch of this. You can actually buy this tape in a roll. I used to work with this guy who actually invented the whole thing. He was like back years and years ago. I mean, we're talking about 30 years ago. And he actually invented this technique and sold it to 3M. And 3M started making tape. In fact, he made more money doing that than he ever did painting. In fact, he wasn't even the greatest painter. He was all right. I mean, I ended up redoing a bunch of his work. And I was only 22 or 21 years old back then. So then what you do is you just take this tape like this with the folded edge down, and then you'll go ahead and mask it like that. Like I said, some guys I've seen watching Sprayway Customs, and he uses a foam tape for the corners. This is the way I do my door jambs and everything. So if I'm doing a custom, like when I was doing this car, on this car, on the door jamb up here, with the hood jambs and everything else, to keep a wet edge all the way through, I use the same method of folding the tape to those jambs and not get any overspray and have a wet edge all the way around. So it looks really good. Sometimes you get a little bit of fallout comes out from underneath this tape, but that's all right. You can just polish it right off real easily, or you can use a spray can of which I have both, blending clear blender. So you get that in spray cans now. You used to be able to buy it in gallons. You probably can in some other states, but the stuff in gallons just sucks here. It doesn't do the same thing. It doesn't blend like the spray can one. So anyway, that's the way to fold that's the way to do your taping without getting any without getting a tape edge or any type of stuff like that. By just folding your tape, you can use any tape to do it. I used to use 3/4 inch tape rolls and do it. With that, it's a little harder to do. I just had some 1.5 inch here, so thought I'd show you that. Take a look here. So it's taped like this. Believe it or not, that will work. Do it all the time. Some guys will actually tape it this way too. And I'll show you this other way. They'll actually tape it like this. Like if they were going to do this panel or something, they will actually do this, and it doesn't come out as good. They'd actually tape it like this and then flip it back and then, paper onto this part. But that does not work as good. You'll get a little bit of a rough edge, because what happens is that very edge will, it almost always comes out a little rougher. I've done it both ways. But this way actually works a lot better, just for you guys to know. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys on the next video. I'm just going to make this one short, and then we'll put a longer one on this whole panel.